Hey, 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 inspirational guidance tarot here. Ebony, I'm here to do messages for drum roll, Libra. What's up, Libra? I hope all is well with you. As you know, messages may not resonate with you. You may have to check out your moon or your rising sign. Care to inquire about it? Head over to cafeastrology.com. Put in some simple information. Everything you need to know will be pulled up there. Okay. My messages are timeless. I don't do weeklies, monthlies, or anything like that. I just come up here, put forth a message, and hope that it resonates. If it doesn't, I'm still hoping that you can use something there as a guide if you find yourself in a situation or a circumstance like it. Okay, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe to the channel, hitting the notification bell button if you like to be alerted when I upload your video. Okay, if you cross watcher, you are definitely welcome here. Okay, we all need some inspiration, some guidance, some encouragement, whatever that is for yourself. Okay, as well as whether it's to help you, definitely if it resonates and it helps you. As well as another person. All right. I encourage it all the time. All right. So you're definitely welcome here. And if you're an Aquarius cross watcher, happy birthday to you. Many more, many blessings and love and light. Always. Okay. Enjoy yourself. And with that being said, those that have been here with me, thank you so much for your dedicated support. I love you much. Please continue to like, comment. Guys, again, hitting that notification bell button. It helps the channel to grow, helps me to evolve, bringing more to the channel as well as myself, meaning I'm a healer that heals yet to be healed. So it's very therapeutic for me on and off the camera. Okay. So with that being said, enough of the chitter and the chatter. Let's go ahead and get into your messages, Libra. This is going to be what you need to know mostly. Okay. Yes. All right. So Libra, what do we have? Boom. 3 of water. Bam. 7 of water. Okay. Ooh, emotions, emotions, emotions. Emotions make you stand down, baby. Leave it alone, Libra. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. But we have the 3 of water here. It can be some type of celebration, some type of reconciliation. We also have someone here who's focusing more on one thing than the other thing. And a lot of other things could be just floating around and fluttering in your heart. Or it can also be many options that you have to choose from as well, Libra. But let's go ahead and move forward and see what's going on. 3 of water for Libra. We got the power. Okay, could be dealing with the Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Clarify the 7 of water for Leo. Number 8 can also be of significance to you or for you. And number 7, patience and planning. So when it comes down to these options in love that you may have, or when it just comes down to having your options open, trusting yourself to see the truth of the situation, we have patience and planning. Okay, someone here is being very patient in their situation and planning. Excuse me, Libra. And planning whatever that is on an emotional level. And anything that pretty much incites you inside will be emotional. So it can be a job. It can be a move. It can be some type of connection. It could be a friendship. Okay. Clarify the power for Libra. Power up. Okay. Ooh. We got trust in reverse. Clarify the patience and planning. And we have blossoming. Sorry about that, guys. I done bumped the camera. All right. So we have power, okay? Pretty much having the power, having the strength, but not trusting in the direction of either. A reconciliation, some type of saturation. Some type of emotional situation here where it can be... again, like I said, reconciliation, some type of collaboration, also on the level of friendships, some type of connection here that you don't have the strength to trust. Okay, this is what you mostly need to know, Libra. It's either you or it's another person. All right. I do also pre-shuffle my cards, so I do shuffle the hell up out of them. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, 3 of water for Libra. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, shit. Got the 3 of cups that came out again. All right, Libra. We have the 3 of cups again. You have the moon, the page of pentacles, Five of Cups, Five of Wands reversed, and the Ace of Cups. So it looks like somebody here wanted to start a new beginning with someone. I would consider it to actually be, I don't want to say a third party situation, could possibly be a third party situation because we have the Three of Cups twice here. It could be some type of reconciliation, but then we also have the Moon here, something that's very secret. If we have somebody who is crying over spilt milk, looking at the cups that were spilt over when it comes down to this new beginning, when it comes down to the Page of Pentacles, and that's pretty much giving some type of offer to get kind of grounded or solid. But let's see. Page of Pentacles for Libra. Yeah, ending a cycle, starting something new. Someone here wanted to get grounded. Clarify the world. 1 second, Libra. Gotta get it. Oh, it don't want to get picked up. Loving communication. So someone here could have started something, okay? Celebrating new energy and getting grounded and having loving communication. But it ended up having somebody have worry and anxiety. The Moon. We got the Devil and we got the Four of Swords reversed. So we have somebody here who's enlightened to either a Capricorn. Okay. You also have Cancer and Pisces, but it could have been some toxic energy here. Now, the Four of Swords is rest and rejuvenation. Okay. This is somebody here who is not resting because something here is very toxic. Clarify the Devil. Let's see. Judgment reverse. Ooh, clarify Judgment reverse. Four of Pentacles. So the secret here is that something here was very toxic, or it's a Capricorn. Someone here wouldn't be able to rest on this particular person or the situation. It is something actually someone is still holding on to. Okay, it could have been something where I don't know, because it's looking like a secret, but it can also be something that will be illuminated to you, has been, or is something in yourself that you already know of, Libra. Okay, but somebody here is really not resting, really not recovering when it comes down to some type of toxic energy here, okay, that they're holding on to with the particular person. All right, somebody here wanted to get grounded, wanted to start something new, and was sending out loving communication. Clarify this Three of Cups. A past situation, could have been a past person you've grown up with, you knew for about 6 years, someone 6 months, someone that, this can also be a friendship. It can also be someone from your past that you've dealt with already, okay? And this is reconciling with a past person. Clarify the Six of Cups. 10 of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. So with this past person, you could feel like you've been backstabbed and betrayed. You could feel like you was left for dead. You could feel like it was just a lot of disappointments where it just hurt you really bad. When it came down to harvesting, when it came down to building with this person, investing in this person, trusting the direction to go in with this person, and it ended up like this. Clarify the Five of Wands reverse. Because we have you coming out of conflict, taking a leap of faith. You or someone else. The Fool. Yeah. You get the Emperor with the High Priestess. Yeah, taking a leap of faith, remaining in power in your position. Okay, I'm taking this as it's you, or this could be an Aries that you're dealing with as well. I don't really call too many signs because I just, whatever the cards say to me, it's what I go with. And I don't know it all. Just saying. All right, so we have somebody here who's taking a leap of faith, making an empowered choice when it comes down to using their intuition. Could be you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay, when it comes down to moving away from a situation that you could have felt very connected to. You could have felt a soul bond with this person, or again, moving away because of this head over heart decision, or the communication that could have came into you could have had you move away from a connection that was wish fulfillment, that had balance. But it was an offer, obviously, that was also contemplated upon. Clarify this Emperor for Libra. All right, we get the Hierophant with the Seven of Swords. So when it comes down to this Emperor, somebody making a head over heart decision, they were being very sneaky about it. Okay, it could be somebody who was very traditional, someone who was very I could say it could have been a marriage. It could have been a marriage. You know, I'll say that too. I don't see the Empress yet. Okay. If she isn't here, he isn't here already. I don't see it yet. But somebody here is coming out of conflict due to taking a leap of faith when it comes down to an Aries, or it comes down to making a head over heart decision, being intuitively guided. This head over heart decision, this empowered choice that needed to be made, is somebody here thought they were getting away with something within the connection or the commitment. Clarify the Hierophants. Hierophant. Five of Swords. Yep. It was some back and forth. It was somebody thinking they were getting away with some type of communication along. I say communication due to the fact not only Swords is communication, but the communication could have felt like lies and deceit at the same time. Because we have a sword down, we have two swords up, we have swords on the floor. So miscommunication, we have maybe someone feeling like it was a lie, we have some truth also being spoken. It's all over the place, okay, when it comes down to the communication that was being brought forth. And that's why someone here feels like someone has gotten away with some type of tricky situation. All right. And it's due to communication all over the place. It's like a 1 minute, because this is how I'm looking at the card. It's like 1 minute the swords are down. Okay. The next minute it's communication about the truth and what's to be expected. And then it's a sword down where it's like something's not really being clarified, needs some more clarity. But however you see fit is other people involved, or it's this other person that you're with, Libra. All right. That nobody won here, pretty much. Nobody won. Okay, it's an empty victory when it comes down to it. But I'm feeling more like somebody made an empowered choice, and they thought they were getting away with something when it comes down to either something traditional, some type of commitment. But the reason being is because of the communication. This is what I'm feeling here. It's more of how the communication was. See how you left the two swords? Again, communication is all about, and these swords are all down. All right. So it's like a lot of things weren't said. A lot of things weren't clarified. And somebody here is moving away from that situation. Again, because the communication was kind of all over the place. Clarify this High Priestess. Yeah, Two of Swords. All over the place because somebody couldn't make a decision. A decision wasn't made. Somebody was being intuitively guided, was taking a leap of faith, being intuitively guided to make a decision. Somebody here was led to make a decision. All right. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Nine of Cups. That could be definitely what the decision was. Somebody here, when it came down to a new start, emotional start, focus clearly on themselves. Nine of Pentacles. They had the focus on them, loving them, nurturing them, focusing on them, and taking care of them. And then at the bottom of the deck now we have the Empress. Okay, grounded, stable, loving, having the balance that's needed. Also maybe communicating how they were left out in the cold by you, Libra, or you left them out in the cold. Okay, but it was a very victorious thing to do. It was something that universe brought forth for it to happen, okay? Because someone here could have been possibly juggling with the fire sign, and that could be the truth that came out and that left somebody heartbroken and had them change their perspective on getting the strength that they need to go ahead and move forward towards their balance, their healing, their wish fulfillment. Again, looking out for their ships to come in elsewhere. Somebody here could have been very flighty, being very defensive, keeping their options open, and that's what brought the Tower down, okay? Five of Cups for Libra. Yep. We have the Queen of Swords and we have the Six of Pentacles. So when you got this person here who could be crying over spilled milk, looking at the cups that was spilled over, feeling kind of guilty, feeling kind of regretful, feeling whatever it is, it's very a doomy, gloomy type of feeling of looking back over the feelings that were there and how they were spilled out. Could be with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you, Libra, okay? And then you have the Six of Pentacles, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, everyone's here though. But in any event, somebody's crying over spilled milk when it came down to the communication that came in about the balance, about getting balance, or about a third party situation because there's three people there. Somebody, again, yet and still decided they were going to walk away from this connection, because while the offer was sitting there and somebody was sitting contemplating the offer, somebody began to think very logical about their situation. They began to go within about their situation. And when it came down to the passion, when it came down to the offer to get passionate, or to bring forth some type of success and getting grounded, somebody here was sitting back trying to find clarity, trying to figure out what was actually going on, possibly with another person, because they call the Queen of Wands another woman or another man. All right. And somebody decided they were going to charge forward with confidence, offering to another commitment. Meanwhile, someone else, being thoughtful and caring, was at a dead stop. Take it as you will, Libra. But that's what I'm getting here. And this is why somebody here who's in power, needing the strength, someone here who could be emperor or whatever the case may be, or empress, is not trusting their situation as you or as someone else. Take it how it resonates, Libra. Okay. But someone here is not trusting due to the fact that the communication was all over the place. It was already third party. It looks like somebody pulled back to see what was going to go on with the other third party, because somebody here did invest. Okay. And then someone's crying over spilled milk, and they're communicating about the balance that they didn't have when it came down to, again, a third party situation. So when it came down to someone having an emotional offer, wanting to give an emotional offer, they gave it to themselves. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because this is a self card. Okay. An emotional new beginning here, and loving you, and the cup overflowing emotionally with this person here. It could have been a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Somebody here could have had an emotional beginning with another person. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But how I'm feeling it and relaying it back, someone's not trusting because someone pulled back and they decided to love themselves, nurture themselves, take care of themselves. And that emotional beginning started with them. They poured back the love within themselves. Again, Nine of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They may have had a new start with another person. Clarify this Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is clarifying the King of Wands with the Two of Pentacles. Now, you would say that this emotional beginning came with someone juggling, a Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Okay? But, like I said, I'm clarifying this. So this would be energy now. I'm not looking at it as a person. I'm clarifying that this new beginning is with someone who's nurturing and loving themselves and focusing clearly on themselves, their coin, their career, their job, getting focused, getting grounded. Two of Pentacles, balancing out their situation. King of Wands, a passion. Okay, being very passionate, being very successful, being very loving, taking care of self, being a go-getter, doing what's necessary to become and be very successful. And this is balancing out the situation. So they balance themselves out with being passionate to themselves and balancing out their situation. Again, take it as it resonates. If it is another person, then it's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in their chart. Okay, and they had a new beginning with them, and it's either you were juggling them or they were juggling you. Or someone here balanced out the situation and focused more on one end than the other end. Because like I said, someone here actually had to communicate about the balance that they didn't have. The moon is here to be enlightened, to tell someone here, or the mystery of it all is that someone here couldn't rest because something was very toxic. All right. It could have been some toxic energy, or it could be a Capricorn that's involved, because we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here with someone having a new beginning. All right. But no judgment call was being made. Okay. So the judgment call not being made is because somebody here was holding on. What were they holding on to? You or someone else. You're holding on to a third party situation, which it came down to this Ace of Cups coming in to say, hey, okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, having a new beginning. Then we have the King of Wands. And then the Two of Pentacles is still like a juggling act. However you see fit. Somebody trying to balance the situation. Somebody trying to make a decision. Somebody is juggling. So when it comes down to the Three of Cups, what clarifies the Three of Cups is somebody from somebody's past, yours or theirs, that they were investing in, and they felt left out in the cold. They felt left for dead because somebody here backstabbed, betrayed, because the communication was thrown all over the place. So the person that's crying over spilled milk, or the person that's looking at this situation, is communicating very thoroughly the truth about how things were imbalanced. And again, having victory in doing so, leaving someone else in the cold. Seven of Water. Seven of Water is clarified with the Lovers. Could be dealing with the Gemini, and is clarified with the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is just like having options as well, because somebody here contemplating an offer already having these three cups right here. We don't know if they feel, but I know you went through three cups already, and you got one right here contemplating if you want to take the offer. I don't know. What am I going to do? Do you want to give one, Libra? I don't know. What am I going to do? I'm just going to sit here and want to think about it. All right. And then you have the Lovers. This could be a soulmate connection. It could also be making a head of a heart decision. So when it comes down to the Seven of Water is keeping your options open. It's also trusting yourself to see the truth in the situation. And I said someone here was doing more focusing on one thing than they were the other thing. Okay. So this could be the soulmate connection. This could be contemplating the offer. It could be an offer you're giving to someone was giving to you. But somebody possibly could have walked away from it. But let's see. Four of Cups for Libra. Page of Wands. So when it comes down to the offer, somebody here was contemplating if it was going to be successful, if they wanted to take the offer or not. Clarify the Lovers for Libra. We get the Knight of Wands, which was sideways. Sorry about that. All right, Knight of Wands, which was sideways with the Three of Wands. So basically, we got somebody here when it comes down to making a head of a heart decision. That's exactly what they were doing, because this would be the in and out card. So this would be flighty, in and out. This would be not rushing in, ain't give a fuck, right? But it's still a fast movement. It's still fast movement. This would be like moving. I would look at this as moving fast, but it's kind of like an energy. It would be an energy of moving fast with success in mind, but underhanded success in mind. It's more about the passion. I'm coming to get some of that. That's it. You know what I mean? But still, this will be considered a flighty card. Somebody moving in that direction very quickly, not pressured by the decision that they're making. The decision has been made. They're coming in. This is also a movement card. Well, this right here will be considered somebody here was taking their time, is how I would look at this. It's still charging forward. It's not being pressured by the decision, but it's not really moving too quickly either. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to somebody making a head of a heart decision, that's exactly what they were doing, because they were taking their time. And this is taking your time card, waiting for your ships to come in, realizing the goal that you have in mind about a situation, what it is you want to do, putting forward the effort. Like I said, still made a decision, still charging forward, knowing what it is you want to do and being successful, but taking your time. Meanwhile, this is what's happening. Still taking your time. Clarify the Page of Wands. Queen of Cups. So somebody here was contemplating an offer, wanting to be very successful when it came down to trusting themselves to see the truth in the situation. With someone who's very thoughtful, very caring, could be very intuitive. Again, you have the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. When it comes down to actually bringing forth an offer, charging forward, okay, with confidence. But again, being very patient and trying to find clarity in another particular situation with another person. So it's like there was two people here. It was one, both could have been wish fulfillment. Okay. I mean, obviously it wasn't any equal give and take here, because it was three parties, but someone here didn't trust from the door. Okay. And because of that not trusting, it's either you didn't trust yourself, Libra. You didn't trust the situation yourself. Okay. So you didn't actually make any moves. And by not making the moves or being timid to move, you have a lot of movement cards where people are moving out of your life. Okay. I'm going to keep it real, because that's what I see right here. And this is more of the reason why someone here is feeling like they're from their past situation, wanting to reconcile that, but feeling left out in the cold, feeling backstabbed and betrayed because of the investment that you put in, the time that you put in. When it comes down to an offer, someone here decided they were going to nurture themselves, care for themselves, or they offered their love to someone else that they were passionate about. Okay. And they were juggling or made a decision on. Because as I said before, someone here is focusing clearly more on one thing than the other thing. Take it how it resonates. So someone here was using their power, trying to have the strength in the situation, but at the same time didn't trust. And because of not trusting, communication ended up being all over the place. And when it's just communication, it's also thoughts. So it's what somebody was thinking and how somebody was moving. For Libra. So if you really want to know, Libra, someone here did want the equal give and take. They wanted the truth to be spoken. Surrender to divine. One more for Libra. And luck is on your side. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Surrender to divine. We have the Nine of Wands. Surrender to divine with charging forward still when it comes down to your options or seeing the truth in a situation that may have blew up. Okay? Because there were 3 people involved. It was very challenging, very burdensome. Okay? A lot of obstacles to go through when it comes down to this connection and having wish fulfillment and someone being in their head and saying, listen, we either going to transform it and move the calm waters, manifest us getting grounded, or we're going to end this situation, move the calm waters our separate corners, focus on manifesting what it is that you desire when it comes down to your money, getting grounded, getting stable, okay? Because this is stressing me the fuck out. All I want to do is be happy. And that shit is a burden because I got to defend myself even for the happiness that I want when it comes down to getting grounded and getting stable. So, yeah, it's been very challenging. Luck is on your side for Libra. By not moving forward at all when it comes down to a connection, luck is on your side. We have the Knight of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. This would be moving, bringing forth an offer. This would be charging forward ahead, moving very, very slowly, like you're not even going anywhere, but wanting to come forward. This is not bringing this is not bringing an offer anywhere. Okay, it could be towards Virgo, Capricorn, yet again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here, and then we have the Two of Cups reversed. So whatever this connection is, okay, by you not charging forward in it, luck is on your side. That could be the clarity and the truth that you have gotten. Clarify power. And when it comes down to power, somebody here is needing to have the strength to come out of this turmoil. I'm doing it like this because this is the way it was. It's the Eight of Swords. This will be fully, completely trapped in your head, bound, and your thoughts, self-inflicted, self-imposed. Okay? This would be like possibly coming out of that. Okay? Because the swords would be up, understanding and knowing the truth that you're not trapped. But this is sideways. So it's basically, when it comes down to your strength, you're just feeling some type of way about what has transpired. Feeling some type of way about it. And you're just still in your head about things and how things went when it comes to this connection. Okay. Clarify trust in reverse. Okay. Not trusting a situation to leave a person out in the cold, being very victorious. Okay. So you didn't trust when it came down to leaving somebody out in the cold. And you became very victorious. Not trusting to keep... Okay, it's like saying this. If it was a third-party situation, right? Like I see here. Basically, what it is saying, wow, I'm glad I didn't trust to leave a particular person out in the cold. Because then I probably would have been fucked up in the game. Basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I'm glad I didn't trust to do that. I'm glad I didn't trust myself to do that. I kept my other person and I'm victorious because the person that you could have been holding on to and saying to yourself, I'm getting ready to kick this person to the curb, or I'm getting ready to leave this person alone and I'm going to go ahead and go with this other person, is basically saying, I dodged a bullet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad I didn't trust to let this situation go that I was really, really thinking about letting go and moving forward in, because that's the person who probably have left. Okay? Being very victorious. So you still come out on top feeling very victorious because there's still somebody that's there or someone else. You still feel like you come out on top. But at the end of the day, my question would be this though, Libra. If the main one, if it was all about the juggling of seeing two people that you're dealing with, you have the same interest, loving interest in both parties. Okay. The thing is like, did you really feel good? Okay. Did you really feel good with, feeling like, okay, so I left this one person or this person just walked out, so they must obviously wasn't meant for me, when actually it was you or someone else that took their time. And then you have someone who stepped up to the plate and said, listen, I'm not about to sit here and wait for you to make up your mind. Okay. Or either have me in a third party situation to where I'm like, are you gonna pick me? Are you gonna pick me? Are you gonna pick? Are you gonna pick me? You gonna pick me? However it go, woman, man. You know what I mean? Like, so somebody finally got up and said, "Look, I'm better than this. I'm gonna go in a different direction." Are you still satisfied? Even though you have that other person that you still feel all these feelings for, are you satisfied? Like, which one was your real person, though? You know what I mean? We have many soulmates, karmics, twins. I mean, karmics, and you have a lot of that. Which one were you with first that made you go get another one? I'm just saying. Clarify the patience and planning. Because if someone made you go get another one, have another person. We got the Wheel of Fortune then. Will turn it in your favor. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wheel of Fortune. Yep. When it comes down to a connection. Look. Will is turning in your favor when it comes down to a connection, planning, being patient, and planning. The wheel is turning in your favor. You got your one. Wish fulfillment. Damn, Libra. I'm going to clarify this Wheel of Fortune because I have wish fulfillment when it comes down to, we have wish fulfillment with the Ten of Wands, a burden, blessing, and justice. You moving the karma waters, trying to manifest stability. Okay, clarify this Wheel of Fortune for Libra. Yep. So the Wheel of Fortune was about you being patient and planning because you were looking out, but you already knew the direction that you actually wanted to go in. Okay. You were staying dedicated to offering. All right. You could have wanted to go in a different direction, having everything that you need in your hand, the world, already knowing you were going to go this way, but staying dedicated to the offer this way. That's why I asked you what I asked you. And that could have been the person that you ended things with, a Scorpio. That's the truth that came out. When it comes down to wish fulfillment, when it comes down to wishing, hoping, dreaming, balancing things out and healing a situation, you needed to have strength to change your perspective because you were heartbroken when it came down to the third party situation. You or somebody else. And that's why somebody here went ahead and walked away. Clarify blossoming. And you get the sun. Could be dealing with the Leo. But having anxiety. Clarify the sun for Libra. The truth. Remaining optimistic about what's blooming in your life, what's going on in your life, about your hopes, about your dreams, about healing, communication with the Empress, having a new successful offer coming in and needing to go within now about your situation. Clarify the sun. See? King of Wands with the King, Queen of Wands with the King of Pentacles. Yeah. So the Queen of Wands, they normally say is the other woman or the other man, however you see fit. But what I'm seeing here, clarifying the sun, remain optimistic about your life. What's blossoming? It's on the blossoming card. So the sun is healing. The sun is happiness, bliss. Okay, it's all around beautiful shit. Okay. So what's blossoming is that you're remaining optimistic about getting grounded, stable with your finances and getting things in order, along with bringing this person along or needing to, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or kind of just needing to be very passionate. Be more passionate. Like we need these in the upright. Being very happy with each other because this person is very passionate, very outgoing, very adventurous, spontaneous. You're doing good and firm, solid. What you're going to take on the energy. Very solid, very firm, very grounded, stable. Finances in order, everything. Well, both parties are right now upside down. But the truth, when it comes down to the healing, this connection, what's blossoming, is that there can be healing. And the truth is that this can turn around. Or the truth is that in the clarity that came in about this particular situation is that both parties are right now not seeing eye to eye. Clarify the truth. Yep, because when it comes down to the situation, somebody here wants to be very successful in bringing forth an offer of passion to get things started again, to get grounded again. But somebody here is going within about the situation. That's why both parties are kind of upside down right now, kind of like not seeing eye to eye. Clarify the Ace of Wands. See, because it's a burden. Clarify the Hermit. See, because somebody moved away. Because it was a Tower. So when it comes down to this Sun and it comes down to the clarity, I had to clarify for the simple fact that we have the Sun with the truth. The truth is here. The Sun is healing as well. It's happy. It's happiness, regardless of what. It's happy. It's healing. It's vibrant. It's beautiful energy. Okay? It's beautiful energy. And it's clarifying the blossoming card. What's coming to light. What's coming to fruition. Okay? What's being illuminated. What's coming out. Okay? And the truth is that two people that's not seeing eye to eye. Because somebody here is going within about offering or an offer or being very successful in an offer. Why? Because somebody here was feeling burdened by a situation and walked away. Because there was a Tower moment. And somebody, again, needing to change their perspective and have the strength, okay, to charge towards this person and communicate what it is they're hoping and wishing for. And it could have just been that somebody here was just holding on to some things. Again, a burden. But I don't want to just put it like a burden because how this is being unfolded. It was more like what somebody was holding on to that stopped them from moving forward to bring forth the successful offer. And why by doing so, somebody here decided they were going to walk away. That's what I got. For Libra. I choose love no matter what. Reversed. Because somebody chose self. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Exactly my point. Somebody here wasn't worried about that. Okay, so it was other people being involved and it was feelings being all around and communication thrown over here and communication thrown over here. And somebody here now is asked out because they're not choosing love. I choose love no matter what. They're not choosing love. They're messed up with love. And since it's a love reading, let's go ahead and pull love cards. That's what I'm getting. Love for Libra. 2, 3. One more, Spirit. Thank you. So we get religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing, spiritual path. When I look at this situation, it being the third party, somebody wanted something traditional, somebody wanted something conventional. All right. And then we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith brings you romance. Somebody here was remaining very optimistic about their love life. And it is time to take back control of your life. Somebody's not doing that because they're not freeing themselves. Yeah. That part. Somebody here is not freeing themselves from the situation. They're remaining optimistic about the situation. Again, like I said, it was a third party, but somebody left already. So now it's a two party. But the two party are not even looking like they're seeing eye to eye because somebody walked away from that situation as well. So you got two people who walked away from you, Libra, or you walked away from two people. Take it how it resonates. Let me know in the comment. But this is what I'm seeing here. Somebody here didn't free themselves. Somebody here wanted something traditional. Somebody here wanted something conventional. And when it comes down to remaining optimistic, yeah, somebody's remaining optimistic. Okay, they're definitely remaining optimistic because they still got somebody who don't want to free themselves from the connection. Okay, so you got somebody here who is like one of those connections where I'll stay, but you really don't want the person to stay because the fear is that somebody here is fearing to be alone. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember love is the greatest healer. Told you. It's the need to heal a situation because somebody walked away. It was a burden. It's challenges. It's obstacles. And somebody here is being very selfish as well because they're focusing clearly on they're not choosing love. They're choosing to just go with the flow of whatever, but at the same time, not really planting that seed of where you want to be because somebody here also in the past has been definitely heartbroken and felt like they were played out. Okay, left for dead. When they were putting in an investment, when they were adding to whatever it was that they came in contact with a connection with you or someone else, however you see fit. Okay. So they already were brokenhearted. So at the same time, when it comes down to connections, it's more like friendship connections, playfulness. That's what it's more about. You know what I'm saying? And you have someone here who's just like, okay, I'm remaining optimistic, but yet someone here is not freeing themselves from another connection, or freeing yourself from the hindrance, the things that has been hindering you from moving forward to choose love. Okay? Because freeing yourself from the idea of conventional when really you may want traditional. You may want that one person, but you're operating like you need many, or just quite a few, or I'm not really into that right now. But in deep down, that's really what you want. You want a soulmate connection. You want a connection with somebody who you can vibe with. And this, whatever this is reverse. As you see, the heart is here towards me. Yeah, this is reverse. And it's reflection. Is it? Yep. And it says, give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. It's reversed. Someone here isn't giving. So you can't really reflect because you're not giving each other the space that you need because you're staying there underneath the deck. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Exactly. So it's a need for you to get real with you, Libra, or someone needs to get real with themselves and you. But someone here is lost out on a connection because somebody here was taking their time and leaving people in limbo. Somebody else that you were dealing with or they were dealing with walked away from them as well. Okay, so right now the person is going back and trying to offer, but it's feeling like a burden and obstacles are getting in the way because it's the same situation with that person, which is why you or someone else decided they were going to branch off to something new. And then what was new moved away, but not really new because it looks like this is energy of maybe friendships and people you know already. You know what I'm saying? And probably entangled yourself with already, or they entangled themselves in with you. But this is what I'm getting here, Libra. So I hope that the messages did resonate with you. Please do like, please do comment, and please do subscribe to the channel. Only thing that I could possibly say at this point, Libra, is for you, if this is resonating with you and this is the you that needs to know this, there's a need to reflect. There's a need to go within about what you really want. And if it's going to be a traditional something very committed where it's just you and another person, then it's a time for you to get real with you. What are you going to do? Okay, because if you keep playing in two minds of it, that's how your love life is going to be. It's going to look like two lines. 1 minute you're in, next person's out. 1 minute they're in, next person out. 1 minute you're in, then they leave and they're out. Like, it's going to always be that when you're in two minds. Okay? Universe hear you. God hear you. So if you're going ahead and you're praying for your one and what it is you need to do for you, wait and seek those answers and sit that out. Reflect on clearly what it is that you want. Bringing forth thoroughly what it is that you want, and then allow the door to finally open up for you. Of course, taking the steps you're guided to take to do so. Okay, whether that's probably going out on a date, maybe getting out a little more. I know the circumstances, but, getting out a little more, going to a little party or a little gathering or having one, whatever that is for you, Libra. Okay, and begin to welcome it in. But being very clear, once you welcome, what you welcome in is not about the fun. It's about you moving forward to something more traditional. Now, if you just want to just do conventional, you just want to go out here and have a good time, you just don't play around, baby, play. But what I'm seeing here, I'm talking to quite a few Libras that you want to choose love. But you've been hurt and you've been broken, and it's kind of hard to just choose love. And then you have your sights set on someone particular that makes you feel all of that, makes this card want to turn around. But then the fear kicks in. I'm surprised I didn't get the card. The fear kicks in, or the what happened before kicked in, or I just don't know. I don't want to feel left out. I don't want to feel completely alone. I don't want to feel like I made a mistake. So let me keep more around. So then that way I can feel more better about myself if one decided they're going to go left or go right, and, because I still got one around. You know what I'm saying? And it makes you feel good. But the thing is that that one that's around, is that your one? Okay. Are you real clear? Or are you just somebody who's just like, oh, I'll take it how I get it? If that's the case, that's fine too. I'm just reading the cards. I'm just saying. All right. So with that being said, again, I hope messages did resonate with you. Please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe to the channel, Libra. Hit the notification bell button if you want to be alerted when I upload your videos. And until next time, I'll holler at you later. Bye.